Let me just say welcome back to all the folks who are just joining us. We have a clip that we want to play for you, and then we're going to jump into our interview of the morning. It is Wealthy Wednesday. I hope you're all having an awesome, fabulous day. Go.
My grandma don't measure while cooking. She just poured. Trained her eyes to know what ready looks like. Trained her nose to smell what's missing, and that's the kind of love I long for. The kind that don't do too much. Don't have to go by the rules or instructions, but it's right. And after so many bad batches, you just know.
All right, all right, all right, all right. So, guys, we have our interview for the morning, and of course it's coming from the owner, the operator of 4 Milli Cafe, and he's on the line right now. I just want to take this opportunity to welcome Romeo to Soundchat Radio, because Soundchat Radio already knows 4 Milli.
Yes. Good
And
morning.
I don't know. He was supposed to be here, but all about business. You got to do what you got to do to make things happen.
That's
And
right.
as a result of that, he's not here, but he's ensuring that his business is up and running. Welcome, welcome, Romeo. How you doing? Wait, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's get you situated.
Yes.
All right. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, more.
Wait, to just have a fix, like a tweaks.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, there we go.
I think we got it right now.
Good morning.
Morning.
So,
How you guys doing?
We're doing
we're good.
great.
We're wonderful.
We're
Hungry,
wonderful.
but
But
we're good.
yeah, we would have been better if we, have some of that 4 milli.
I
Good
mean,
cooking.
for
Yeah.
Milli, for Milli, for Milli, for Milli.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
yes. So Romeo, you've been advertising with us here on Soundchat Radio for, I want to say, maybe about 2 months. So,
Yep.
first of all, thank you for being one of the first persons to sponsor the morning show. Yes, big up,
You
big
get
up,
a
big
bump
up.
for that one.
That's my pleasure. Yep.
Thank you so much. We
It's
appreciate
it's
you.
it's been very busy. I know it's been a journey for you. And I know that you are an entrepreneur. We're featuring young entrepreneurs today, but I know this is not your first time around the track, right?
No, it isn't.
So first of all, I wanted to just tell people a little bit about who you are. Where are you from? Where is the business? What inspired you to start this business? What other business you have going on? But first, start where you from? Where is Romeo from?
Okay, so basically, I'm from Jamaica, as you could hear it in my voice, though. But Queens, New York. Uh, the restaurant, though, how I came up with starting a restaurant, though, when I came to America, restaurant was one of my first jobs. Even though I was cooking back home in Jamaica, it was something that I liked doing. So, I know good food. So, if it's not good, I won't eat it. So, I decided that, I'm going to try to come with something different, bring some good food to the table where people can feel comfortable spending their money. And then at the end of the day, they could say, hey, this is really some good stuff.
Yes.
So I started cooking at a restaurant. I'm not going to call the name, though.
Okay.
But, I was doing some good stuff, each time while, you cook, you learn new stuff, you add stuff to it, you try to come with a different way of doing it. And, I started doing that. And then after, I was saying, you know what, I think I probably could go in my own business and doing my own stuff. Because sometimes, you try to do something for someone and then it's like, they don't appreciate, the way how you do it. So I decided that I'm going to put it in the way I think about it. So I'm going to do
Do it your way.
my way. So I decided to come with a new venue, good food, and, continue trying to provide a cheaper price, affordable price, and good food at the same time.
I like that because there are different restaurants out there. It is one of the things that one of those businesses that a lot of our Caribbean people come up with. I always say, here's another restaurant. What
Yeah.
makes 4 Milli different than the other restaurants that are out there?
Okay, so the difference with 4 million now is that we are a modernized kitchen where we try to bring a different concept to Jamaican style by opening up our kitchen so that everyone can see what's going on, what's taking
nice.
place and stuff. So a lot of people have a problem when they come to Jamaican restaurant. They can't see around there. You know, they don't know what's going on.
Right.
So we try to open that kitchen so that everyone can see what's taking place. And then apart from that, we try to come with a more modern style. Like, for instance, we do military discounts.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, so we provide 10% military discounts
Okay.
for military for
Veterans
Service
and
members.
stuff, yes.
veterans and
Service members, yes.
and our service members as well. And then we try to still apply discounts for other loyal customers as well. We try to do a lot of advertisements on Instagram, promotions.
Right.
Yeah, so we try to come with some stuff that's different from every other restaurant.
Okay.
All right, so
Could I ask just something just to attach to this
Go on,
first?
go on,
Is
go
this because of the age group and the trend? Because we're talking about young entrepreneurs, and that is a new concept. Like older restaurants, I find they don't do the social media and all of that. Is it because you're younger, so you're seeing this is the trend and you're following it?
Yeah, I think that's one of the things because while time go on, things changes. So you have to learn how to adapt to society and the way society goes. Society uses social media to do a lot of stuff, so that's one of the ways you could help people know that this is where you're at and
Right.
stuff. But other than that, though, personally about me though, I'm also an Army Reserve National Guard.
okay.
Right.
Yeah, and I do that on the side as well. So,
On the side.
so my thing is a kind of compact. So I barely find time to do anything. I just be always working,
Right.
being on the ground, cooking. Trying to run the kitchen.
Right.
Nice.
And that
Yeah.
takes something called discipline.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, to piggyback on what Sherry was saying, to follow trends as far as modernizing your business, even the name I find is unique in the sense that you use the word cafe at the end and not restaurant.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, you have to think about what you want to name your business. So
Yep.
that's another deliberate step that you took. So tell us what deliberation went into naming your business, because they say it's location and then it's all in the name.
Yeah, exactly. So the thing is, though, formally is a name that I've been coming with from going to high school.
All right.
Yeah, I always tell myself, when I get older, I'm going to try to open a business for Milli something. So
Right.
when I decided to do the restaurant, I realized most restaurants, their name was like their first name
Right.
or restaurant or Jamaican or stuff.
Right.
So I decided, you know what, I'm not going to narrow down the name of my restaurant. I'm going to go more international, where I cover a lot of grounds. So formally is basically I was using a twist for family.
I was waiting for you to get to that.
Yeah, I was using a twist for family. That's
Yes.
for Milli.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right. I
yeah.
like it. I like
Yeah,
it.
I was either thinking it has something to do with your military service, or it's just another way to say family.
Yeah, that's all. I just twist the family and said for Milli.
There's something I have to highlight because,
Wanda.
first of all, I don't know, you can tell us, but I get a lot of calls about people even saying, Cher, what's the number again for 4 milli? And I'm
Right.
like, but see, I got people who don't need for take out on a phone and write down the number and stop asking for 4 milli number or Google it.
Google 4 milli.
4 MILLI. I think that's probably why, they don't know how it's spelled.
So
Because
instead
when you
of
put
4.
it in, when you say it,
Right.
yes, so it's
yeah.
4
Numeric
MILLI.
four.
Yeah, the numeric
the
four.
number 4,
Right.
then MILLI. But you know what? There's something that I must say about 4 milli that makes me keep going back. You talk about the fact that the kitchen is open. When you look on the floor, you can't eat off of the floor.
Me not do
that's-
that,
It
but
is clean
You can
inside. Oh, I'm just saying, like, it is so clean. You see, you're working, you're doing cooking, what see things splash up all over the place, which you
Right,
know this is
right.
something that is gonna happen. But they are so, I love the fact that they are so vigilant about that. That they keep it clean. You see everything that's going on. If something's dropping off or say, boy, one bun did drop around at the back and them take it up and scrape. I worry about that when I go to restaurants. You don't have to worry about 4 million. You see everything in front of you.
So you would say
and
if Sherry's in a restaurant, make sure nothing drops on the floor because she gonna pick it
that's
up.
true.
But I
She
think
gonna pick it up.
I
What do you
think
mean
that's
I'm
a
going to
gr-
pick it up?
It's 4 million. You gotta pick it up. You can't get off the floor.
And I think it's a great
knows?
concept that they have that open,
Open, yeah.
kitchen concept where you can see everything.
Right,
Which
right.
is, which
You
is
know what
really,
I wanted
really
to
awesome.
I wanted to speak to again, the reason why you decided. I know you have different packages, like specials, all of that. How did you come up with that? Is that something that you also thought of in terms of what is happening in the fast food restaurants? Because it kind of mimics that concept.
Yeah. So with the special that we do. So with the special though, what I realize is that it's not everyone are able to afford the regular meals. So sometimes I try to do some lunch specials, some special where you get a drink with it, to try to let people know that 4 Milli is a place where we change stuff. We provide a lot of stuff that our customer can be happy with at the end of the day.
Nice.
So that's one of our main reasons. But again, when Shari speaks about the cleanliness of the kitchen, that's something that I practice. Like, I always want to see everything clean. Like food, I don't believe in the fact where restaurants be doing overnight food and stuff like that.
Right.
Drop a bomb for that.
Boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
man, eat a bomb for that. Every day, you cook it fresh every
Hey.
day.
Every day.
I love that. Love that.
And I can qualify that, boy, because I was gonna ask
Yeah,
you.
man, the food turn up in a
I was gonna, how much goat you have tie around a box of cars?
the food.
Every time me get curry goat, me can't hear the something. I go, man.
Do you have is there like a healthy options to on the menu?
Vegan or
Yeah.
pescatarian menus.
Yeah. So what we're trying to do, we're trying to come with some more stuff
Okay.
that could be offered to you guys as well. But like we do plain rasta pasta, we have our veg. We could do a vegetable salad.
Okay.
We could do, if you're fish, we do fish, seafood, curry shrimps, steamed fish, all of those stuff done to order, so it's fresh off the pot for you guys. We're trying to come with new stuff. So while we're going through the process, we're trying to find out what the people like, what they don't like, and come with other stuff as well. But that's in the budget right now to come with the newer stuff like the vegan stuff
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
So
Okay, nice,
listen,
nice.
I know that we are making sure that the show goes on this morning by having this interview. But this is what I want people to understand about small businesses, about entrepreneurs, about people who are motivated
Right.
to succeed.
Right.
And Romeo, I know this is well off the script, but I want people to understand what you go through as a small business owner. So this morning, Romeo was supposed to be in studio with us,
Right.
right? But 2 of his employees were not able to come. So guess what? He's left in there. He has to make sure that his door opens when it's supposed
Right.
to open.
That's right.
The food is ready. So while he's talking to us, he's cooking.
Oh,
knock
man.
the pot a little bit, make them hear it, Romeo.
Right. So
Yeah, I'm cooking, but I'm trying to step over that little so that they don't hear the pot.
We want to hear the
We want
pot,
to
man. We
hear the
want to hear the pot.
all right. So Sherry, what you're saying is this morning, Romeo gets the Sherry Morgan D&D stamp of approval. What is
D&D?
D&D? There you
D&D.
go.
What is
That's
the
the
D&D?
question.
What is D&D?
Dedication and discipline.
There you go.
See the stamp of, he's got, let me tell you, he's gotten that long time.
Come on.
Even get that long time.
Yeah, man.
Now, when I put my name behind people and I talk about people and I see certain things in them is why I do that. And from the moment I met Romeo,
Right.
he's always on the grind. He's all about, making himself a better version of himself.
Amen.
So, when he told me he's opening this restaurant, I'm like, anything I can do to help you. I go to a lot of small businesses and I say to them, listen, you have to advertise, you have to promote, you have to do this because yes, you have a nice building, but
Right.
if nobody knows about it,
Yep,
you
it won't go
understand?
nowhere.
And I know he didn't have the budget, but he still said, you know what? Let us negotiate. And he did what he needed to do.
Right.
And I'm sure it's paying off. People go there and he knows that he's getting business from advertising.
Now, not only that, I wanted to ask a question because, he also gets the H. Dickey stamp of bravery.
Oh yes, I brought H. Dickey there one time. I'm
Right.
every minute, Cherry, you can carry me
Yeah,
over
yeah,
4 million.
yeah.
I'm like, I'm in the middle of work, brethren.
And I only
They
order
deliver.
the man, right? I want the man. But anyway, this is what I want to ask. All right, so during the COVID, the last 2 years, it's nationally broadcast news that small businesses took a wallop, right? That a lot of small businesses had to close their doors for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But you opened a
Yes.
new business
Yeah.
during this season. So talk about the challenges or the thought process that went behind this.
Okay. So it was basically after I came back off from the army. I came back and I started looking a location. I found the location. Then my dad, he was the person that was behind me 100% too.
Right.
So I have to give thanks to him, and I have to say kudos to him for that as well.
Bum for daddy. Okay.
Yeah, so he was the person that gave me that 100 to get things done,
Right.
get the place on track and stuff. So, but it wasn't easy. It was really hard because the stuff was doubled. Like, I was budgeting to spend a certain amount, and it was doubled. Yeah, it doubled. I had to be borrowing. I had to be doing a whole lot of stuff.
Right.
But COVID. A lot of people are saying that you sure you want to do it in COVID. And I'm like, I'm the type of person, if I make up my mind to do something, I'm just going to put 150 in it,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to let it work.
Right.
So that was basically hit with COVID, but it was really hard, and a lot of people were saying, which I'm sure, but what I say from it is that you just have to make up your mind on what you're doing, and
do
just
it.
ignore the
Yes.
negatives, the
Right.
negativities, and just think about the best. Because you won't succeed if you don't fail. So if you
Amen.
fail,
Say that again, sir. One more time. Repeat that. Repeat that. I want people to listen. Repeat that. You won't succeed if you don't what?
fail. Yeah,
Amen.
if you don't
Alright.
fail, you won't succeed. Failure is the key for success.
Ooh, I
Amen.
love it.
Amen. Amen.
Failure is the key for success.
Yes. Quarter the day.
8:39, guys. We are talking to Romeo of 4 Milli Cafe, one of our sponsors for the morning show. And I have one of the most important questions to ask you right now. Is how many corn going to be on the breakfast menu?
Okay. How much?
Porridge.
Much?
How many corn porridge?
How many?
So, so because it's new, a lot of people don't know about it. So, we're starting with like one first, and then while things go up, we might do 2 porridge per day.
Okay.
But cornmeal porridge is going to be one of the main ones.
Okay.
You can make sure you put in how many corn somewhere there, if I even on the side.
And some rice porridge too, sir.
What kind of rice porridge? Nobody don't want a rice
Who
porridge.
don't want me want some
No,
rice porridge.
I
Want
love
you?
it, but how many people though are gonna?
Hey, you have to build it and they will come.
No, not when it comes to food.
Listen to me.
If you
No,
if
no,
you
no,
cook
no,
it,
no,
him
no.
gonna have a
Not
choice
rice
way.
porridge.
All right, there's a restaurant around my way. I love stew peas, but I can't eat the pig still, right? So I asked
Him
the
hide
man.
and lick. Him hide and lick people.
Yeah, right. Whatever. If I bite the pork, I bite it out in the open. Anyway,
Yep.
I'm not hide. Anyway,
Lies.
so I
I
asked
seen you eating
them.
that. Remember when I saw
No, you didn't see me eating anything.
alright. The bacon, I didn't remember you. Was
No bacon. No bacon. Where? When? When? Right. So can I finish my speech before y'all try to get me off track?
bacon.
Right.
Go ahead.
No. I'm not even gonna go anymore. Anyway, so I asked them to make a stew piece with a chicken foot, and
Yep.
it's their top seller on Saturdays.
I can get that, but rice porridge, not a lot of people are gonna do right.
No.
You and I will do it, but not
I
a lot of
love
people.
rice porridge.
Nah.
Other
It's okay.
people
I'll
will.
cook it for you.
She'll make some for you.
I don't want my belly run, Sherry. No.
But anyways, listen, Romeo, thank you so very much. You know, as you see, he's a young entrepreneur. But by the way, Romeo, tell them what else you're doing, man. What else? What other business ventures?
Yeah, I do a lot. I do a lot. I also do mechanic as well.
Okay.
So yeah, I used to work at the dealer, to the Honda dealer. Yeah, so I do mechanic. I do a lot of things. I can help myself around with a lot of
And
stuff.
during the pandemic, he was my mechanic, all right? So
Yeah.
anything that happened to, everybody locked down,
Yeah.
me forgot Romeo, so so I need to do this to the car. And my friend need to do that for the car. So yeah, listen,
man.
wanted to talk to you just because I think it's well overdue.
Right.
Wanted people to get a face to the business,
Right.
to see, what kind of a person is behind it. And as you see, he's young, he's driven, he's motivated, he's a hard worker, he's a service member.
Right.
He's a Jamaican. And yeah, I just want to say
You're forgetting the two most important things.
please share.
Right? He's a black male.
Black male doing his thing.
Right?
right.
A black male. And the Jamaican part is important too because what?
Yes.
Another positive stamp for brand Jamaica.
Oh, yeah.
Another positive ambassador for brand Jamaica. The me, I'm on a mission to take Rude Boy off of Jamaican, labeling. I want us to be considered for more than the negative things that we do. And thank you,
Right.
Romeo, for putting a screw in that building. Or laying a brick in that wall. Let's put it
Yeah.
that way. Yeah.
So tell our listeners the address of 4 Milli Cafe.
Yeah, so 4 Milli Cafe is located at 14612 Rockaway Boulevard.
All right, 14612 Rockaway Boulevard. And this is, of course, in Queens, New York.
Yep.
And I want you guys also to lock the number in.
And the social media.
929-335-0022. 929-335-0022. 4 Milli Cafe, one of our sponsors for Morning Vibes.
Right.
I want you guys to go on over and support.
Hey, so-
And I know you have something else you want to
Yeah,
say.
so Uber Eats, all of that.
Uber Eats, DoorDash right now. We do the delivery, but at times, due to our staffing, we might have a little issue sometimes. But we're trying to set up a delivery system as well that we use as well too.
All right.
All right. Situating his business. When did you start your business? When did you start 4 Milli?
4 Milli, it was opened on April 29 of this year.
Okay.
Wow.
great.
You see, him just start him thing. I want you guys to support. All right?
That's right.
All right.
For Romeo, thank you again. We're coming over for lunch.
Aye.
Make sure say you have some American somewhere around the corner.
All right. Hey, somebody in the chat room wanted to know, about the brown stew, all that I got.
The brown stew chicken.
No, the fish.
Brown stew snapper. Of
Yeah, we
course,
have it
man.
too. We have brown stew snapper.
And Instagram, tell them Instagram is just 4 Milli Cafe.
_.
4
All right, give it to us. Just recite the social media handle for us, please.
Let me just tell you.
All right.
As he
I
gets
think
that. Sherry don't confuse off the man.
no, I actually know it, but I want you guys to follow them on Instagram. Are you also on? You're not on Facebook.
Cafe _Caribbean Cuisine.
Okay.
Okay.
4
4
Milli
Milli
Cafe
Cafe
_
Caribbean
Cuisine.
cuisine. Yes.
All right. So we put in the chat room the telephone number and the address for 4 Milli Cafe. So I want you guys to support this young man as he, builds up his business. You see that he has really good concepts that he's working with. His work ethic is off the chain. So yeah, support, support, support. Instagram is for Milli underscore Caribbean cuisine. Thank you, CL. Thank you again, Romeo. All the best for your business, and of course, he's opening up for breakfast this
Yes.
week.
Yes.
So I want you guys to call, go over, support, and tell when you go over there, let them know that you're from Soundchat Radio, and don't forget that on the breakfast menu there'll be a morning vibe special.
Right.
Right, Romeo, right?
Yes. Can we get a bomb for that?
All right, a morning vibe special. So ask them for the morning vibe special, and it might very well include that Omnicon.
And that's what he should name. He should name the hominy corn Sherry Morgan.
Oh wow! I don't want nobody to eat me in the morning.
Whoa.
Anyways, Romeo, listen, enjoy the rest of your day, all right?
Yeah.
And we'll talk to you again soon.
All right, I'm coming for some goat, bro. Man.
Yeah, you know, we have that good goat.
Yes.
Good goat.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right.